Pastor Chef, and this is Pastor Chef's Kitchen, and we are going to have a good time as we go into the month of December with a great recipe. But before we get to the recipe, let's see who our guest chef is today. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Sister Denise Brown.
All right, Sister Denise Brown, and you are from?
I am from Antigua originally, but I live here in North Carolina.
Antigua what?
In the Caribbean.
That's right, Antigua in the Caribbean. We want to make sure that we get that straight. Somebody may think that's Antigua, Minnesota. We want to make sure. Yeah, so she's here, you're here, and you're going to show us how to, what are we making today?
We are making a cheesecake with strawberry topping. Cheesecake
with strawberry topping. That's right in time for Christmas. All right, right after Thanksgiving, right in time for Christmas. Now, who taught you how to make cheesecake?
Actually, no one. I learned myself.
You just learned it all by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, go ahead with your bad self. So, all right, cheesecake time. Where do we start?
We're going to start with the crust. As a matter of fact, we're going to start with the pan. We're going to grease the pan and line the pan with wax paper.
All right. So is this a special cheesecake pan?
It's a springform pan.
It's a...
Yes, it opens up and it comes off.
So
and we use the bottom.
So we open that and, okay.
It's closed right now.
And we already have our parchment. We already have our parchment paper in. We already cut it. And so now we have our cheesecake pan and parchment in it. And now we're going to spray it?
You're going to spray so the paper will stay in the bottom.
Okay, so I spray the paper. Am I spraying the side too or just the paper?
You're going to spray around.
Oh, okay. All right, let me... Is that good?
Just spray.
Is that good? Or do I need more?
You can spray some more.
More?
Yeah.
All right.
But we're not trying to have the cheesecake stick on the pan.
All right, I'm just... You know, I believe in making something stretch, so...
Oh, I got another one.
I didn't want to use the whole thing.
Oh, I got another one.
You know, that's how I grew up. We didn't have a whole lot, so we had to learn how to make some stuff stretch.
I bake a lot, so I have another one.
Okay.
I buy in bulk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Somebody out there, the way you grew up, you had to learn how to make some stuff stretch.
Okay, so now we're gonna measure out 1 1/4 cup of graham crackers.
Okay. So we're using the Keebler graham cracker crumbs. All right. Now, do you always buy the crumbs, or sometimes do you get the graham crackers and just mash them up yourself?
No, I always buy the crumbs.
You don't want to just mash it like...
Too much work.
No, I mean, like, you know,
longer.
you had a...
No, when I don't have a choice.
You had a...
Yes. When I don't have a choice, like if I thought I had crackers and I don't, then yes, I will mash it.
You go ahead and mash it up there.
Yes.
I mean, this is mashed up good too.
Yes.
And so is this gonna be our measuring cup?
Yes, that's our measuring cup.
All right. And how much
we
are
need?
we?
A cup and a quarter. So we
Cup.
need 1 1/4 cup.
1 1/4 cup. All right. All right, so that's 1 cup.
Two sticks of butter already melted. So we're gonna pour the butter on the graham crackers.
Hold on, let me put this up so we can keep our kitchen neat. And now, right before we started the show, we melted 2 sticks of butter. Now, is this butter or margarine?
Margarine, you can use either.
Either one?
Or
Okay.
margarine.
All right, but this today is butter.
This today is actually margarine.
Margarine, oh, okay. All right, blue bonnet. All right. And I'm going to just pour that right in there?
Pour it and then you're going to mix it up.
Is this the consistency we want?
No, we want it a little drier. So we just going to
add a little bit more? Okay. All right, so if you have this consistency, that means it needs a little bit more. Now, I'm going to let you add a little bit more because you know what to look for.
This, and now I'm going to place it in the pan.
Remind me of sweet potatoes. It does. It reminds me of. Maybe I just got
we're
some
gonna scrape it in the
potatoes
pan.
And I'm gonna just scrape it into the
Put it in the
pan.
pan, and then we're gonna like flatten it out in the pan, so spread all over.
All right, so put it in the pan and flatten it out. We flatten it out with the spoon?
The back of the spoon.
All right. You know, I was a little nervous. I thought you were going to say I need to flatten it out with my hands.
Oh, no.
Well, listen.
No, we would have to put some gloves on to do that.
Now, see, now you and I, we on the same page now. So many chefs, they come in, they want to get their hands in everything. And I don't understand that, but yeah, I can appreciate your method of using a spoon or a glove. You wanna?
So I'm just gonna go around.
Yeah, I was gonna say you.
And go around the edge.
Put some finishing touches on it.
Yes. And the reason why we use the back of the spoon is just to even the
and it keeps
crumbs.
it smooth too.
Exactly.
Keeps it very smooth. Yeah, we are. You know, we are simpatico when it comes to this. Looks very good.
It does. So now we're gonna stick it in the oven.
Okay.
For about
going in the oven already. Okay.
Because we gotta like.
Are we cooking it or just browning?
We're just browning it.
Browning. Okay.
All right. What it's gonna do, the heat is gonna put the butter, because we have melted butter in it. The heat is gonna combine it and let it stay, so it holds. Yes. Because we have the butter in it, so it's mushy right now.
All right.
So we want it.
What is our oven set to?
350 degrees.
350, and we're gonna put it in for about 5 minutes to brown.
5 minutes.
All right. Okay.
So while that is browning,
all right.
We're gonna,
do we need this for anything else?
No, we're finished with this bowl. So we're gonna add 4 packages of cream cheese.
4? All right, that's a lot of cream cheese. Did you contact any of your family for Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Did y'all do phone or Zoom or both?
No, we didn't do Zoom.
No Zoom?
We just talked on the phone, and they were mad because they couldn't have none of the food. So they didn't want to see any of the pictures.
Oh, you were showing them food they couldn't eat? Rubbing it in their face? You called and said, hey, look at this good food you can't get to.
That was my daughter. My daughter didn't do that. They post the pictures.
Oh, okay.
So you pour it in the bowl.
Now, what city is your daughter in?
She's here with me.
She's right here in Philly? Okay.
And then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of flour.
3 tablespoons. Oh, our 5 minutes is up. Thank you so much to our sous chef.
Yes, that's good.
Okay.
Extract. Not imitation vanilla. I don't use imitation vanilla.
Not imitation, but the
pure
real deal.
vanilla extract. Yes.
Okay.
It tastes a little different.
Does it? I was like, man, this is gonna kill my arm to try to do
No,
this.
because it would kill me. No.
All right, well listen, you go ahead, because I know you have the mixing technique down.
Together, we're gonna add our eggs one by one. Now,
How many eggs?
4 eggs.
4 eggs?
4 large eggs. But we gotta do it one at a time. One mix it in, one mix it in. So it makes good.
Okay. So you have to exercise some patience here.
Mm-hmm. See, if you had a mixer bowl that goes by itself, you know, and everything, or you just stand up and crack your egg and keeps going. But when you have the handheld mixer, you gotta stop.
I got it. I got it. Like with Sister Kiva came.
Yeah.
She had that. Yeah, that. All right, so just crack it and crack it in here. Okay. Flour, all right, but the sour cream, that's the surprise. That's the surprise to the recipe. So how much of this are we going to add?
The whole container.
The whole thing?
8 ounces.
The whole 8 ounces. All right, 8 ounces of sour cream. Got it. Did you know sour cream goes in cream?
You'll be surprised of some of the stuff that goes in cake.
It started out looking rough. That cream cheese was kind of stiff in there, but you worked it and you worked it, and we added.
Once you add the egg and everything, then it's like soften it up, and you got your mixture, your consistency. So normally when I make cheesecake, I actually bake it in a hot water bath because it prevents the cheesecake from cracking.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Back on foot for a minute. When you make cheesecake,
yes,
you do what now?
I bake it in a hot water bath.
In a hot water bath.
Yes.
Okay.
So I have a pan with hot water. So I put foil paper out over this pan, and I put it in the hot water, in the pan of hot water, and put it in the oven.
And what does that do?
It prevents the cheesecake from cracking.
Really? So, you know, like, because you just don't want it to taste good, it gotta look right too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, see, you know, me and you, because the looks, the presentation is everything.
Yes.
And that's why you were showing those. That's why you were showing those pictures to your family, because they look good. I understand more and more.
And they know, and some of them wanted to see what I cooked, what I made, but one didn't want to see because she couldn't get it.
I get it.
So we're gonna scrape the mixture in the pan.
Okay. All right. Well, I tell you what. I'll hold it.
Okay.
You scrape it. Okay. Y'all let me know what cake other than cheesecake can you put in the oven for an hour and, what is that, 15 minutes? Hour 15 minutes and it not burn. Let me know, because I'm not sure what cake that is. I'm not saying it don't exist. I'm just saying you need to let me know. So what are we doing now? Now that we have it in there.
Once we wrap this in aluminum foil, we're gonna put it in the hot water bath and put it in the oven.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna.
So because it's a spring foam bottom, we don't want any water to get in the crack and wet the crust.
Okay.
And then the crust gonna be soft and it won't be.
Okay, so just to clarify exactly what we're doing, we're wrapping the pan to make sure no water or moisture can get around the bottom of it and crack the crust. Okay. There's a method to all of this. There's a very specific method I see to everything that you're doing here. Now let me ask you this. This may be nothing, but I have to ask. You see this right here? This right, that little bit on the edge right there. Do we need to move that so it doesn't burn?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
All right. See,
trust me, I was gonna get it.
Yeah, I figured you were as meticulous as you've been, but I was like, we don't want to have the whole thing looking. Got it. Now we good to go. Why does the water have to be hot if we're putting it in the oven and the oven's
Because you want the water already hot.
Okay.
You don't want the water cold. Because once you put this in the oven, it starts cooking.
Okay.
The water.
So we don't want the water to have to catch up.
Exactly.
We want it already hot.
Mm-hmm.
There's a method to it all. Okay. But I had to ask because we need to know. Yeah, because somebody's gonna be like, well, I'm gonna just put some water in and keep going. But now they know. Now they know you need to have the water hot.
That's a good, very good question. Water is already hot.
Okay. All right. We'll put it in there for an hour and 15 minutes. And in an hour and 15 minutes, we gonna watch some Love After Lockup. No? We gonna watch some
exactly.
Some Law and Order.
Law and Order or Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds, okay. Some rerun of First Take. I don't know. What's the one with Shannon Sharp? Undisputed.
Oh, I've never seen that.
It's a debate. It's a sports debate show. Come on over here. I want you to see us working on this bath water. I mean this what is
Pour some
hot water bath.
Hot water bath. Yeah.
All right, so some of this needs to go out. Okay. Whew, it is hot.
Yes.
It is hot. Less than that.
Yes.
All right. Less than that.
A little bit more. You don't want the pan to swim. Oh.
It might need less than that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Less than that.
Okay, that should be good.
That's good. You sure that seems like a lot too?
It's good.
But although
It's good because when you put it in, the foil paper is all the way up above the pan.
Okay.
So it's not going to come above the pan.
All right. Well. All right. I was gonna bring this over there, but you brought that over here. All right. And we just sit it in there. Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's good.
That works. You got that?
Because normally the water is boiling in the kettle, so I already set the cake in the pan and then I just throw the water in. So we're gonna put it in the oven.
Okay. All right. Get a fish. Yeah. And all right, so it's in there 350, hour and 15 minutes. So we'll see you in hour and 15 minutes. All right, it's time to take it out. Oh yeah, look at that. Now that is a work of culinary art. Just like you said, it didn't crack. Didn't crack. It's looking good. Looking very good.
Very good.
So what do we do? What do we do now? Because cheesecake is normally served hot. So what do we do now?
Let me serve cold. Actually. So once you take it out of the oven, you don't let it cool for 15 minutes before you put it in the refrigerator so it can completely set. And you normally do that for 3 to 5 hours or overnight.
Okay. All right. So let it sit 15 minutes. Take it out, let it cool for 5 hours or overnight.
Yeah, you put it in the refrigerator so it will completely set.
Okay.
It has to go in the refrigerator to completely set.
Okay.
It completes the cooking process.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll give it that 15 and we're gonna work a little magic. We'll be right back. All right, so it's time to take, now what is this called?
Spring foam pan.
A spring foam pan. All right, we're gonna undo it. And is that it? What I do, I just lift it up. good cheesecake. That's like a very good cheesecake. So now that we have it out of our spring pan and oh, look at it. Yeah, get in closer on that. That is a good looking cheesecake. Now, so
Normally,
it's ready.
Yes, it is ready. Normally, I don't leave it on the pan, but you can. I don't leave it on the bottom of the pan, but you can. I normally put it on a cake board.
Well, show us how you normally put it on the cake board so that we all know what a good technique to moving it off of the spring pan thing.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know why I can't remember what it is.
Spring form.
Spring what?
Spring form.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
So I just normally put a piece of foil paper
Okay.
over it. Then I'll pull it to the edge of the table.
I feel like I'm getting ready to watch a magic trick.
I gotta get it. Then I'm gonna flip it.
It's solid enough to flip?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So what I do, I normally just top it around.
Okay.
Because what that does, it releases the paper from the pan.
Okay. And it came right off.
Then
And then we have our parchment paper at the bottom.
bottom.
Oh wait, hold on. You got to come get a close up of this, bro. Get a close up of this technique she used. Go ahead.
So,
In order to get the paper off.
I just use this. And I go around. So I'm not disturbing the crust.
No, you don't want to disturb the crust.
There you go.
Crust being too good to it.
Yeah.
You don't want to disturb
So
it.
now, I get the cake board and I put it on the bottom of the crust.
In the center.
Then-
So you make sure it's in the center.
Then go back to right here again at the edge.
Mash it.
Flip it.
Cheesecake magic. There it
There you
is.
go.
That was impressive. That was
There
impressive.
you go.
I can tell that was not your first attempt.
No,
Okay.
it's gonna spread out by itself.
All right. Okay, lucky leaf.
This is how you know your cheesecake is good when you can cut it and take it out with a knife.
That's how you know. Okay. All right. Well, that's how we know then. Are you ready? You ready to put it to the ultimate test? And the ultimate test is always the taste test. So there's a piece for you, a piece for me. All right. Let's pray. Lord, thank you for our guest chef for coming to lend her culinary talents to our kitchen. Please bless the food we use for the nourishment of our lives. Amen. All right, here we go. You know what? I'm gonna get a bite where I get everything. Crust, cheesecake,
yes.
strawberry.
Oh wow,
This is some really good cheesecake. I mean, this is some really good cheesecake. Like, cheesecake ain't even my thing, but this is some really good cheesecake. I can't wait to get this home to Savannah. Like I said, Savannah
And you know
loves
what?
cheesecake.
Funny you should say that. When I was in Korea, my chief didn't eat cheesecake. we had something at work, and they wanted cake. So I made a cheesecake, and I made a pineapple upside down cake. She liked that. She liked, I don't need cheesecake. So I left and came back, and she was like, you know, I went and I had a little slice. And I couldn't even finish before I went back and I got another slice. She said, I don't even eat cheesecake.
It's good. It's good. This is a cheesecake for people that don't even eat cheesecake right here. Listen, if you want to try a good cheesecake, this is the recipe. It should be in the description, whether you're watching this on Facebook or on YouTube or however it is that you're accessing this. Thank you again, Sister Denise, for coming and for sharing this recipe with us. Thank you, Sister Brown, and to Sister Rich. We hope you get better and feel well soon. You're probably feeling better already. And we will see you next time on Pastor. What are we?
It's a surprise.
Oh, it's a surprise. Okay, it's a surprise. And I got a surprise for y'all too coming up. But thank you for joining us. We'll see you on the next episode of Pastor Chef. Be blessed. Stay safe.